Hey, Michael, how are you?
Hi Rachel, I'm fine. How are you?
Doing great. Good to see ya.
Wait, I hear you softly.
Is my volume down? Let me
I
see.
think it is because
How,
mine isn't.
how is this now? Can you hear me
Better.
better? Okay. Okay.
Are you in Chile?
I am. I'm in Santiago.
Oh, how do you like Santiago?
I like it a lot. I'm really
Really?
enjoying it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I don't.
You don't like Santiago?
I don't like going there very much. Think it's unlivable.
Really? I'm liking it, but I think you're in an area that is much more beautiful and has a lot more nature around it. I mean, I was kind of near you in Concon, so I don't
Yeah, less people.
much less people. Yeah, yeah. Yep.
My daughter lives in Santiago now.
What's that? Oh, your
My
daughter?
daughter lives in Santiago. She's studying.
Oh, cool.
She's happy.
Where? Which at the Universidad de Chile or?
She studied in the Católica. It's in the Campus Oriente,
Mhm.
which is very beautiful.
Yeah, I actually
It's
just
where all
walked by there the other day. I know exactly what you're
the
talking
artists, the musicians are there.
about. Yeah.
She
Oh,
studies theater. She's happy.
oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
Let's talk about whatever we want to talk about. It's you for the moment. What do you want to talk about? Tell me what's going on. How are things
I
going?
have one short, simple question, and I have to leave you in a couple of minutes,
Okay,
so it will be
let's do it.
short as
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Um, uh, I've I understood at some point that there is a possibility to have, create, or make available a members directory for people who are in my membership to find each other. Does this exist?
It does not at this time. Great question. It does not
Ah,
at
yeah.
this time. So, the best thing I'd be able to offer at the moment would be maybe to brainstorm with you what would be a good creative way to make whatever you need to have happen. Like, what's the primary purpose of them connecting? Are they uh,
I wanted to suggest some kind of accountability relationships,
yeah, yeah.
optional. Yeah, I can just create a thread in the forum and offer people to connect. Yeah, it's I thought of this as a possibility, but I was wondering if they can find each other because we meet in live calls, so they kind of
Mm-hmm.
know each other, but they have no way to reach
Totally,
out to each other.
totally. Yeah, the option to the idea to do a thread in the forum would definitely be a way to do it, and then people can just opt in and post in that thread and say, "Hey, here I am." And if you have direct messaging turned on, then they can just click on each other's name when they see a name pop up in the thread. They could click on it and say, "Hey," and
Ah, I have to turn on direct messaging. Where is that? I don't know about that.
great. Yeah, that is in your account section. Let me see. If you'd like, I can show you real quick. Grab a link right here. So, oh, you know what? I just grabbed a new test course, so it's gonna give me this thing really quick. Let me skip this and go straight to admin area. So it's just going to be a toggle in your account section, and I believe it is account school, but I'm going to double check that with you right now. All right, so we're going to go into your account section.
Count.
And then I believe I'm going to check this with you right now. I believe it's in, yeah. So from account, you're going to go to your school, click on that.
Yeah.
And then you're going to scroll down past custom domain. And down here, you're going to see school settings. And you've got options for the sidebar for whether the forum is visible in the sidebar. And this right here is the one you want. So once you click on direct
Enable direct messaging. So this is among everybody in my school.
Exactly. Now, when somebody posts in the forum and they just like reply to your thread and say, yeah, I'm here to be available to partner, whatever, somebody else can see that and they can just click on their name and it will open up a window to let them, or they can, I'm actually going to go into the forum here and show you what else they can do. Now we just turned this on, so sometimes it takes a short bit to, oh good, it appeared. So see how I can click this little icon up here in the corner?
Yeah.
And then I can go here to this and I could start typing a name. And I don't think I have any students in this account, so this isn't going to show you, but if I started typing the student's actual name, it would start popping up options.
And any student can do this in the forum?
Any
They
student,
just type a name and they can find another student.
exactly. As long as you
Okay.
have direct messaging turned on, they can just type a name. And keep in mind, the name will be whatever is the student's profile name. And so
Yeah.
they could have, just remember that they could have optionally set that to whatever they want it to be under my profile. And
Yeah.
this is going to determine exactly what pops up in that. So if I wanted to change my name to something else, I could, but then something else would pop up.
That's good.
So that is how that works. That option making sense, the direct messaging. I was gonna
Yeah.
see if we could brainstorm any other good ways. You could, if you wanted to have everybody included and you didn't want it to be required for them to have to opt in and post first, you could always just create like a doc or a spreadsheet that lists everybody and put a link or a button to it in a really obvious place, or even embed it right in a page so that when students click into whatever page, or even on the home page, if you want it really obvious, they will see like the list of, student names and email addresses, for example.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it seems like I have it turned on because I see this
You
icon.
see it?
Yeah.
Or
Okay, so
yeah.
that's nice. Yeah. I can find people.
You can
I'm
find
looking
people.
at my student account.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what a student would see. That's nice. Great. Okay.
That one making sense? Okay.
Great.
Does that seem like a doable option for you? Should we try to brainstorm anything else? Those are kind of the top ones on my head, would be the forum, or just creating, your own list that again you could either link to, or you could embed right into a page.
Yeah, and is it possible for an individual student to make themselves invisible if they don't want to be seen?
Great question. It's not possible for them to make themselves invisible, but remember they can be anonymous with whatever name they choose, or they could just do initials, for example. Um, they could say, "Don't contact me." No, maybe that's a little much. But I would, my best suggestion would be maybe just use their initials, or use, you know, a made up name that they choose
Yeah,
to
I'm
use.
not going to suggest this because I like to see the names of my students in the, I don't want them to go
Right, right. Yeah, I
to
hear
go
that.
anonymous, but maybe somebody doesn't want to be contacted. I want it to be optional just in case. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. That makes me think that I think your way of doing it in the forum is actually the best bet, because you can just create a post and say add your name right here, or just comment if you want to participate. And then it solves two things, because people need to opt in, and the option is right there. It's easy for anybody to find who wants to
Yeah,
participate.
yeah. I'll offer it as an option. It's good. Ah, yeah. This is why I'm looking at. I opened my student profile, and it says permissions. Show your profile in the directory. I can
Oh,
say yes or no.
thank you for pointing that out to me. I will mention that to the team, because that doesn't make any sense. Let me make sure I am seeing where you are seeing that. Oh, in profile. I
I'm
see what
in
you're talking
the
about.
I'm in the
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, just clicked on my initials and opened the profile, and then there are permissions that I don't know what they
I
refer to. Yeah,
I'm
robot.
glad you mentioned this, because that is
That it doesn't
logical at the
refer to
moment,
anything.
because it does not it does not exist. The history here is that there was a feature like this, and because a lot of coaches had privacy concerns similar to what you're describing, but more, they were like, we can't have this just be automatically available to people.
Yeah,
And the short answer is that there is not a quick and easy way to make a directory that also has all of the options, and the choices that different people want for how it works. So the choice was just to pause it at this time, because kind of the bigger need was to honor the privacy concerns overall.
yeah,
So that's where it's at. And I will absolutely bring all this to the team, because I know that some coaches do want to use it, and it can be really useful in this place. But again, the challenge
yeah,
is that it's just, to be super transparent, it's not a quick and simple project to create a directory that has all of the different options and choices.
yeah. But no, the forum is a good place for people to connect if they want to. It's not
Okay, okay. I'm
no
glad that
problem.
that works for the
It's
moment, and this
it's
can
good enough.
yeah, good enough. like like much of what we do, it works. Yeah, yeah. Not perfect, but going forward. Okay,
Yeah, well, so that was it. What I
cool.
needed to know.
Awesome.
I'll
Um,
use it at some point.
yeah. Anything else while you're here that you want to um look at or chat about, or are you feeling good for the moment?
Well, I'm struggling with tags and they are just not
Uh,
working. But that's a Go Plus issue, and it's really
yeah, yeah.
It's
I do
really
have
bad.
I have one piece of insight for you that I think might be a part of what you ran into, because I remember you talking to me about this a while ago and you had some confusing things happen with tags. And I
Yeah.
think that one of the things you mentioned was that there were suddenly duplicate tags, upper and lowercase. Am I remembering
This
that
is
right?
one of the issues.
One of the issues, right? So I do have an answer for why that one happened. And here's what it is. Right now, XP, let me get this the right way before I say it. XP allows you to create tags either uppercase or lowercase, and they are considered different things. So if I was separating in some way and I'm differentiating between group one and this group and that group, I could choose to create different tags by capitalizing or not capitalizing, right? So they're different things. Go
Yeah.
Plus, Go High Level handles tags differently. It does not allow uppercase tags.
Yeah, I noticed.
Right.
So Go Plus created a bunch of tags.
Yeah. So what
Many of them are duplicates of my XP tags. So
exactly? Yeah.
this is one bit of the mess. But the most serious thing is that my automations in Xperiencify, they took me quite a while to um, perfect and make them work,
Mm-hmm.
uh, are being messed up by Go Plus because now the syncing of tags is bidirectional.
Right.
In Go Plus, they give you this option, sync tags from XP into Go Plus,
Mm-hmm.
or sync tags from Go Plus into XP.
Mm-hmm.
This is fictional. It works bidirectional, whatever I tick or untick, which means that if in my automations in Xperiencify, I create a tag. By the end of the course, I eliminate the tag.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
gets put back in by Go Plus.
Yeah.
So eliminating a tag is not possible
Yeah.
at all, because it just gets replicated by Go Plus again.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is one issue. So my automations are fucked up. I have to redo them and just there's no way to get rid of a tag.
Got it. Yeah. I totally understand the frustration of that. I completely understand that.
So
The
and
sync
they're
issue
telling
is
me
a
that
real thing and it is getting fixed. So I can tell you that is actively top priority right now to resolve all of the sync issues. So I completely
yeah.
understand the
So
frustration with
one
that.
thing that would make it simple, a simple solution right now for me is just not making the syncing bidirectional automatically. I want,
Okay.
I need my XP tags in Go Plus because they trigger funnels, emails.
Right. Right. Got it.
So when depending on what people do or not do in a course.
Yeah.
So I need my XP tags in Go Plus. I don't need my Go Plus tags in XP. So
Totally
just
makes sense.
don't sync that, and this will be great. But
Gotcha.
it is not possible at the moment.
At the
It
moment,
syncs
correct.
both ways.
Yeah.
So yeah, it
I
is still a
again,
struggle.
I
I'm
totally hear
trying to.
you on the frustration. Yeah. So overall, this issue is top priority getting worked on. And just to revisit the piece about the upper and lower case, and this is partly for the recording because I want to make sure everybody hears how to solve that, and that the challenge of that specific issue was caused because creating let me get it right, an uppercase tag in XP causes exactly what you described. It causes it to sync over here, gets converted to a lowercase since uppercase doesn't exist. And then since they're two different things in XP, it syncs back. So this is in general for anyone listening, the solution to that part is do not create uppercase tags in XP at this time. We may be able to change it so that it's not possible, because that would be easier to know. But at this time, you don't want to create uppercase tags if you are using Go Plus, because they don't exist
Yeah,
at
yeah.
high level.
I got
And
that, and I
exactly,
don't I don't create any new uppercase tags, but I had to redo all of the automations in the disappearing course in the EMC, and there were lots because that was
I
a
totally
complex
understand the frustration with
automation.
this. Yeah,
So, and it still
totally.
has
Yeah,
double tags
yeah.
because I cannot eliminate a tag because there are people tagged in it, and I
Oh,
never
okay.
know
Yeah,
who is tagged with the uppercase and who is tagged with the lowercase.
yeah.
So I just left them, I let them be, but I changed all of the tags to lowercase. Yeah. So
Okay,
at least
excellent.
in
So
the
that is
future,
the
I'll
thing to
have them
do
all
at the
in.
moment. Got it. All right. So unfortunately, there isn't anything further at this moment that we can do about tags, because that just needs to get, the syncing needs to get fixed. But is
Yeah.
there anything else that you could use help on while we're here?
Nothing that I can think of right now.
Doing good at the moment? Okay, cool. Well, if you want to hang out, I'm going to demo a couple of things that are questions that have come in. If you want to take off to your day, it has been awesome getting to see you for a short bit.
Yeah, I have to leave in a couple of minutes, but go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to, let me just check. Oops, that's not where I need now. I wanted to show a couple of relatively new features that have come in. Some people aren't familiar with these yet. And I'm going to open up a demo course here that does not have any content in it yet, except maybe a template. All right, so there is a new feature that is going to be super helpful for questions of understanding what's happening in your course. And it basically tells you where all the points are located. So I'm inside a course here. I opened up step 3, and I'm going to click on the outline tab. And this is going to give me a breakdown of exactly where every point is located. This is something that is a very common thing folks run into when they have especially more complex setups and lots of points, and aren't sure either why somebody didn't get something completed, or why something is showing incompleted when it's not. This is going to be the data you need to see exactly, and then you can click on this little arrow here to open it up even further. And it's going to show you, you got 1 XP for this video, or for this, I'm sorry, training action, 2 for this training action. If you had module points or training points going on, those would be shown in this field right here. And that's a common one that gets missed a lot, is that people may have module or training module points that they didn't account for. So that again is under step 3, course content. Go to outline, and that's going to give you the breakdown of exactly where all the points live. And then, of course, when you go to your students, I don't have any students in here, but then that's going to help you understand things like the percentages going on here. And if something basically is not making sense in this student list, along with going to the student's activity log, you can go into the course and actually locate the answer to where all the points live. So we've got that new feature. The other one has been up for a minute, but I don't think I've ever pointed it out on an office hours here, and that is the Analyze tab. And this is only going to show data once your students have started watching your trainings. So right now there's nothing here yet because this is a test account with no students. But once they've started watching your trainings, it's going to show you basically stats about how much they engaged with, how much of the videos, percentages they're watching, that kind of info. So, and it needs to be, for this to work, by the way, it needs to be videos that are hosted on Xperiencify rather than hosted on YouTube or Vimeo or anywhere else. But if you have videos hosted on XP, and I'll just show what I mean, like here's an example training. And when I add my content to this training, I could either upload a video directly to XP, or I could link out to a YouTube bit or Vimeo or somewhere else. So if it's linked to somewhere else, then this won't work. But if it's uploaded directly to XP and students have started watching it, you're going to get some valuable data right here. So those are a couple of new things to be aware of. I'm going to check a list if you don't have anything else popping up for you, Michael. I'm going to go into a quick checklist of anything else that might have come up recently.
I'm
Are those
looking at
making
the
sense?
analytics now.
Looking at the analytics,
Yeah.
is that
Okay,
making
so I see
sense? Can you see it?
average completion. I see total minutes. Yeah.
Making sense?
Yeah. Makes sense. Good. So this is the total numbers for each training, right? From its beginning.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
So yeah, that should be helpful to get a better sense of, how much engagement is happening, where things might be breaking down. All right, just gonna scan through my list real quick, see if there's anything else that I might have missed. How's your courses going overall, Michael? Where things at? Getting people moving through, other than the frustrating issues with tags and things not syncing. You getting people
Yeah, I'm still having serious trouble growing my membership. It just doesn't grow.
it's not growing.
I've
Okay. Okay.
I've been selling smaller courses, cheaper courses, classes. So saying
Doing is selling smaller courses, but they're not converting to your membership. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, and I have pretty good. My list is growing.
Cool.
Uh, the the EMC is really good. It's successful. It's people go through it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I get great comments constantly.
Okay. Okay. What
So
are the
the
comments telling you? Can I brainstorm with you about this real quick? Should we
yeah,
chat?
it,
What are the comments telling you? So you're getting good feedback. What kinds of things are they saying?
they're saying, "Oh yeah, it's wonderful. Thank you for many people. This is a new way of looking at themselves and getting awareness of movement."
Mm-hmm.
Um, Many people say I would certainly keep doing it. Um,
Okay. That's good
there
information.
is a reasonable completion rate, so people get to keep the course.
Okay.
Um,
So this is all
yeah, and
fantastic
then
so far. Go ahead.
yeah, I run pretty low cost Facebook ads for list building,
Okay.
sending people to the EMC.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm getting leads for about $50, which is really good.
Yeah, it's great.
Um,
Okay. So
yeah,
they're coming in, they're doing
but
your EMC and completing it, and I'm hearing you say they even say I would continue doing this. Is that right? I'm
yeah,
interested in, and where's the breakdown from there? What happens?
nothing.
Okay, okay,
The-
that's information. That's great. That's information. Yeah. So they
yeah,
say they're interested in doing more, but they don't actually take action to do more. And presumably they've got the offer, they have an opportunity, but they don't actually take action on doing more. Is that right?
yeah, yeah. So doing more, what I would like them to do more is join the membership.
For sure. I mean,
Uh,
that's the obvious. Yeah.
yeah, so that this is my main product. I have some courses, I have some classes, I did a couple of kind of launches of one-time sales,
Hmm.
and it worked somehow. But but the membership is not growing.
Okay,
So
okay. This is the thing is though, Michael, you've got so much from what you're telling me that is really working here. It's like to look at the whole picture, you've got people coming in, you've got people opting into the course, completing the course at good rates, giving positive feedback, saying they're interested in doing more. The gap is right here that even though they're interested, engaged, moving forward, they're not taking action into this offer, which just means we want to identify what's happening there and potentially tweak something or potentially shift the positioning or the language around it. But the most important thing to know is what is happening with them in that gap. Are you communicating in any way with these people who like come through and say they are interested in more and then they don't? Have you talked to any of them like one on one or heard from them what's going on?
I've tried to get responses, to ask questions. I offered some calls to some people.
Hmm.
The response is very miserable. People don't.
What was the
I
the offer of the call? Like what were you like literally inviting them to get on a call about?
I don't remember actually. I don't remember
Okay.
what I told them.
And this is great again because
I,
we've diagnosed the next place that just needs something adjusted. They're interested, they want more. You, the creator of all this, are offering to talk to them, but that's not quite clicking yet. Like I would be curious to explore like literally what are you offering or what would be the reason for them to get on a call with you? Because I think as you are sensing because you're looking to do it, I think that's the really important step here is you just literally hearing from their mouth honestly what's going on and what they need. And maybe if they need is something slightly different, then it might not even be different than what you're offering, but the way you're presenting it or describing it is just not quite talking to them. So that's
yeah,
goals. That's like, this is all really good. We just got to get like what is in their mind where there's something they want, you have it, but there's a like this small little disconnect right there.
yeah. My people tend to be senior,
Mm-hmm.
very non-tech savvy,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems to me that they tend to towards introverts.
Okay.
So it's they're not very available,
I
or
gotcha.
they it
Yeah.
The
Okay,
difficult access. This is pretty much
got
um
it. Senior
have been
non-tech
the
savvy
case.
introverts. Okay, so they don't
So,
want to get in a call. Understandable. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, they don't know how to get it. They don't know what to click. They have to do a lot of tech help
Uh-huh.
for members or for people people in the EMC in the 5 day challenge. I keep getting well questions. They don't know how to get in. They don't get the emails. There is a deliverability
Gotcha,
issue
gotcha.
um,
Let me
that
point
is
you, can I point you in a different potential direction if getting them on a call is not a challenge, not necessarily worth pursuing?
yeah.
How much information are you collecting from them, whether it's when they enter or in the process of the course, about specifics about what they need? And we know in general, but like they clicked on your ad, they signed up, they chose it. How much are you collecting in that process of why and what they're looking for? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because that's another
not a
place
lot.
to get. Are you saying not really?
Not a lot.
Okay.
There is a comment section, and that is pretty. There are hundreds of comments on
Okay. Okay.
under each video of the 5 day freebie.
Mm-hmm.
There is a comment section, and there are hundreds of comments.
Okay.
So people comment on the specific session and in general on this kind of work. So
Okay.
I have lots of
Fantastic.
testimonials. I don't really have information about what it is that they're looking for or what they need. I'd have to ask that more
Okay. Yeah.
specifically.
So two things. I would definitely ask that very specifically and work that into both. I mean, it could be as simple as like a required question before they actually start, taking the program. What's your top, what are you most excited about? What are you looking forward to? Or, however you would word it. But what is the you want to find what is the outcome and the reason that they clicked in and joined. So literally ask them. Optionally, you could even make it required before they get the first video. That's you may or may not want to do that, but get their words and get exactly what they're saying and how they're saying it. And you might have a bit of this in the comments too. I know you're saying it's mostly not necessarily this, but it could be worth just a quick, set an hour out of your day and skim through and just look for those phrases, those nuggets of, I would imagine there's a little bit in there. There's some in there of people talking about like literally what's hurting and what's better, what they want, what it feels like. And just do a super quick, like grab all of those phrases and get yourself park it in a doc or a sheet where you've got the actual language that they're using of, this is literally why they came in and took time out of their day to do this, because that's going to be the gold. And it might be again like a really subtle just language adjustment. Sometimes we tend to for example, talk in language that we know as a practitioner, but that isn't necessarily something that lands or makes concrete sense to them. So
Yeah,
then
yeah, I did this a couple of times, but I do have to do it more um, methodically.
I think it'd be worth it. Not a don't need to be a ginormous project, but an hour or two, get the data, and then yeah, also ask them specifically what they need and what the outcome they want is, and then did they get it? Because then you can also work in, and this is kind of part of a bigger um, part of doing the whole experience thing that XP does, is you can work in a question. You might be doing it already with like testimonial requests, but work in some kind of a question that reflects back to what they came in for. Did they achieve it? Are they feeling for XYZ? Give them a survey if you want. How much on a scale? If you feel like measuring it at the beginning on a scale of 1 to 10 and at the end. But like, and again, you could make it required to complete and like get a bonus, or just to check off and get the final celebration, but give that
Yeah, I have an optional testimonial at the end of the course. So
Mhm.
some with a gift if you
Okay.
fill it in. So I have quite a few comments there. I'll have to look again what exactly I'm asking there. I will.
Yeah.
This could be refined.
You know what? I think that's everything, Michael. This is huge for you from my perspective and what you're telling me, because again, you've nailed so many pieces that a lot of people haven't gotten yet because they're not easy. You've got
Yeah.
a really powerful offer. You've got a converting ad. You've got a converting mini course. They're completing it. It's like literally, I think you've just got to get like that much more clear on what exactly is going on for them to help them bridge into the next thing, because they're all there, they're telling you they want it, they're waiting. So you've got a lot really really working for you here, and I think if you can just get that get that clarity in what exactly they want, it's going to move it forward. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Okay. Makes sense. Thank you.
Awesome
Yeah.
stuff, Michael. Thank you for sharing your process and sharing all of this. And let me know how this goes.
Okay. I have to leave you, so thank you very much.
You are so welcome. Take good care.
You have some new people.
Awesome. Yes, I see we have Hamilton and Susan. Welcome, welcome. And we've got about 15 more minutes. Hello, hello. And I'm gonna go ahead. I saw saw Hamilton pop in a little bit ago, and she has been waiting while Michael and I were chatting about his course. So actually,
Thank
let me
you.
hear real quick from both of you, because often questions and topics overlap. Can you
Sure.
each give me, in a nutshell, what you'd like to talk about or cover or ask? Just give me like the focal
Okay.
point.
I'm trying to, I need to learn how to sync my calendar with events. Right. I'm going to be launching a course, and it's not within Xperiencify, but I'm launching a course, and it starts on the 14th, and I want to be able to sync my calendar for it. Now, I want to use Xperiencify for the replays. It's the most of it is on Zoom, so I want to be able to load it. But my major thing is I don't know how to sync my calendars so that I can send them a message through the calendar saying that, okay, uh, your thing is about to drop. So,
Okay. I think I hear what you're saying, and I think we want to clarify how these functions work, because there might be just a slight adjustment in how you're trying to do this. So okay, but I think I've got the gist of that. Let me hear just in a sentence or so what Susan wants to talk about, and then we'll dive in and go into it all.
Okay, I've got most of the problems on my EMC fixed, but I still am having trouble figuring out how to get this bonus to them after they enter their feedback.
Oh,
Trying
okay,
to model
gotcha.
it on the way that Murray did his ultimate free leads.
Okay, cool. We can do that. All right.
Okay.
So let me go to Hamilton's question. So Hamilton, your goal here is to send a message, to send a reminder. Is that
yeah, my goal, you know how you send a calendar link and then the calendar's up there. So in their calendar, they'll have Friday every Friday there'll be a new course topic that I am. So I wanted to be on their calendar, a reminder to they have from Friday to Sunday to watch the video, and then when I meet with them on Mondays, I'm going to load the video in Xperiencify for their questions if somebody missed missed that Monday.
Okay, cool. So gotcha. So I'm hearing a couple different pieces that we're talking about here. We're
Yeah.
talking about having it show up on their calendar, and you mentioned syncing to their calendar. And I believe you're talking here about when you use Xperiencify's calendar feature, it can automatically like sync to their Google Calendar or their Apple Calendar. Is that
Yeah.
right? Is that what you're
Yes,
talking
that's
about?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
A-
And
And
then
the
I
other,
just want to
yeah,
mention real quick that there is another question you have, which is sending them a uh,
reminder.
a reminder and maybe including a link.
Yeah, encouraging them to, it's only a 7-week course, but just being there, just encouraging them not to quit.
Of course, yeah. So we want to think of these as two separate functions because they're two separate things. We've got your calendar event automatically syncing to their Google Calendar or their Apple or Outlook. And we've
Yeah,
got a reminder email going out that you can customize and do whatever you want with.
yeah.
So calendar, we've got the calendar tool, and then in step 5 in the automations is where we would set up a reminder email. So first, I just
Okay.
want to separate these in your mind because they're different, separate features. And basically, when we set up a calendar and allow students to access it, the syncing between the calendar and Google and their Google Calendar is not anything you need to do or worry about. That is something they do by clicking subscribe to calendar, and that's it.
Okay. So so I just click on that. Can you show me okay, do I go to
Yeah.
calendar
Yeah,
and then I
I
click,
will. Yeah, so you go to calendars and events, and what we're going to do, I'm going to just kind of start from scratch here. If you're setting this up, I'm going to
okay,
click add, and I'm going to start with creating a new calendar.
okay,
So this is my calendar. It's going to have a description. Once I've created my calendar, I'm
mm-hmm,
going to, I'm sorry, I'm not going to edit it. I'm going to add an event to that calendar.
okay. I'm just taking some screenshots as you do this
Perfect,
because,
perfect, yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm going to give it a title. I'm going to give it, for me, obviously the date. Right here is going to have my Zoom link so that that's
Okay,
automatically
Zoom
there.
link. Okay, the Zoom link. Okay. All right. So, okay. All right, that's
Okay.
cool. Zoom link. It
You can have
doesn't
more information.
and just one question. So, this doesn't I couldn't could I put in my Zoom and it could change the Zoom link every time? I don't want them to have my personal Zoom link. You know what I mean? Now you have the personal Zoom link and then you have the Zoom
Yeah,
that gives a password and it changes it
exactly.
all the time.
So what you would put in here is whatever location, whatever Zoom link they will be clicking on for this specific meeting.
Okay. So it'll be the same Zoom link every time. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
If you
Yeah.
don't want to use the same Zoom link every time, then uh, there are options. You could not use this field and you could just send them the link in a reminder, which you're talking about doing anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I think I'll do the same Zoom link every time.
okay,
It makes more
perfect.
sense. It's only 7 weeks. I'm just not going to use my personal Zoom link because I don't want, if I'm with a client, I don't want them to, pop in
Exactly.
by accident.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Perfect. So we've got all this information. Here is where you can set up one reminder, and it's there's the option for one here. That's why for reminders, I'm gonna suggest mainly leaning on the automations in step 5, since that is what they are really created to do. but
Okay.
you can set up a reminder right here. And
Mhm.
that's just going to come through their calendar, through their Google, through their Apple. So you don't, this isn't
Got it.
yours to sync or configure in any way. You just
Okay.
set it up and let Google do its magic. Keep in mind, by the way, that there is a bit of a delay in syncing to Google or any other calendar. So from what I've seen, it often takes couple hours-ish, give or
Mhm.
take. So
Yeah.
just know that. But basically, you are going to set that up, and then the
Easy
student,
peasy.
yeah. So that's the piece that syncs to their Google Calendar. But then we also want to go into the course itself. And by the way, there's a little bit more. I would make sure you go to the help center and just search for calendar and get the help doc that's going to give you the step-by-step of this. Because once you
Okay.
set up the calendar, you also need to uh, actually put a calendar on a page in your course for students to see. So there's two
Okay.
steps to it.
Okay.
But once you do that, then I would use step 5, the automations, for actually creating your reminder emails. That's what they're
Okay.
for. And you can add the Zoom link, you can customize however, whatever timing you want, but you'll set that up all here.
Okay.
Does that
That
make
is
sense?
start student welcome. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, cool. Step 5. Okay. Thank
That
you.
get you on your way?
Yeah, it gets me on my way, and that's cool because eventually I do want to be able to set up my personal calendar or my business calendar with this, but this helps me right now with my class. So thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thank you. All right.
Fantastic. Thanks, Hamilton.
Thank you. I'm gonna hang on for a moment because I'd like to learn about Susan.
Please, yes, please stay. Hey, Susan, how's it going?
Yeah, I appreciate what you just went over with her because some of that I wasn't familiar with the calendar, so that's good to learn.
Cool.
Um,
So you
can
are
you,
wanting to reveal or share a bonus at a certain place in your course. And just for time's
yeah,
sake, because we're in a short end of the hour time frame here, is there a particular place that you're getting stuck with that so I can make sure to address exactly what's happening?
yeah, the template for the EMC has those blocks in there already based on Murray's course, right? And I thought that would work for me, but what's happening, I've tried it two ways. I tried putting it in as a bonus in the bonuses connected to the course, but then it shows up right away when they get into the course, which is not what I want. So
Mm.
then I turned instead to the way it has it in the EMC template. And it is, I think I finally got it to the point where that block will pop up after they finish the action of entering feedback.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Like we talked about, yeah, week or so.
So
Okay.
that part is finally working,
Okay.
but I I guess I think I kind of know the answer. I'm just hoping there's an easier way. When I click on he's got a button on there, to access your bonuses here. When I click on that, it takes me to a Google Doc with about 10 items on it, which I guess, do I have to create a Google Doc to put my 2-page PDF in for them to get, or is there a way that I can do that from the media gallery? That would be a lot easier if then they could just click on the button and have that PDF available. Or am I imagining something that doesn't exist?
So, okay, so you want to get them a PDF and you just want it to appear, is the PDF the bonus or is the PDF
Yes.
part of the bonus? The PDF is the bonus, okay?
It's the bonus for them adding the feedback, right?
Right, gotcha.
So it's tied to the action. When they complete that action, I
Okay,
would like it
this-
if a link just appeared right on the page there for them to download that PDF.
Gotcha, yeah, I'm thinking.
But
there
it's
are
not
logical possibilities
working
here.
that way for
Yeah,
me.
I'm with you. Okay, okay. This is
And I tried yesterday going in there and from my course layout, deleting that block where Murray had it set up, and it gave me this big warning message about don't delete this because you might
Yeah,
need it in the
that is
future.
intentional because people delete that block and then don't understand what happened. All right, let me ask you a question, Susan. Do you have any other downloads in this course? Is there anything else?
I
that
don't.
people- Then you know what? Here's how I want to do it. On your single training page, which is where all the action is happening, right? This is where
Right.
the block popped up, okay? On your single training page, there is this button right here. I'm sorry, this block right here. This is
Okay.
only going to appear if there's something to appear. So,
That's interesting because that's where I started putting it originally, but I think I didn't know how to block that section from appearing until after they completed the action.
you're going to
So,
do that by clicking Edit Content,
okay,
opening Block Visibility, and showing
right.
it based on tag. And they're going to
Okay.
get the tag based on completing the action.
Yeah. And the tag's already built into the template, so okay, yeah, it looks like this will be easier.
Cool.
And can I delete those other two items, the worksheet and the slides?
You don't need to worry about that. Nothing will appear unless there's actually a real thing to appear.
Okay,
So yeah,
okay,
the thing about this page is that's why there's the huge scary warning, because there's actually very little need to delete anything from this page, because if you're not using
okay.
it just won't even show up. So
And
you
so
should be good.
that button there that you're saying to put the PDF with, how do I attach the PDF to that button?
Excellent question. You will do that in step 3 of your course.
Okay,
You'll open
oh, under
the training.
downloads,
Exactly.
right? Okay. Yeah, I forgot that was there. Okay,
Cool.
all right,
Did we
so
solve it?
so then I just put that in the media, or yeah, in the media gallery, it looks like, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
And you'll just go ahead
good.
and upload it.
That's how I wanted it to work. So
Awesome.
good.
Fantastic. Thanks
I
for
think
that,
that will
Susan.
do it then.
Wonderful. Well, I look forward to hearing how this comes out. Get me posted.
Thanks. It's already live, but nobody's signed up yet, as far as I can tell. So
Gotcha.
it's part of it's in a giveaway that I was asked to join, and apparently nobody's interested in my giveaway yet.
People get lots of stuff, it'll
Yeah.
it'll come. They'll
Yeah.
come. Yeah.
What's your Susan? What's your giveaway? I may join. What's your giveaway?
And you know what? I don't have the link handy, but it's called AI in Action.
Oh, okay.
You
What's
know,
the link that I?
If you want to give me your email address in the chat, I can send you the link for it.
Sure.
I just don't
Here
have
we
it
go.
handy right this minute. It'll take more time than Rachel wants to stay. So
Oh, good. Definitely.
the course is about AEO, the new answer engine optimization.
I
So
just sent you my email.
great, thanks. I will grab
Thank you,
that.
Rachel, for your patience too.
Of course. This is fantastic. I'm glad
Okay.
you guys can connect and build things
All right.
collaboratively. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad you were able to
Thank you.
that in a way that sounds perfect to me. Now I just need to implement it.
Cool. All right, you
Did
got
you
her
get my
email address?
email?
Did you grab that?
Did
I
you get
got
Already,
it, yeah.
Susan? Okay, fantastic.
Okay, thank you.
And I'll
Bye-bye.
see you both.
All right, bye.
Have a fantastic week.
Take care, Rachel, and take care, Susan.
Bye-bye.